No, but that's funny you say that. It's like a big issues for everybody except probably Flea and Shige Kicks. They don't, they're already over it, and people are still talking about it. But
And now we get to the traditional question. Vicious, how did you, sir, get into breaking and hip hop culture?
yeah. Then, bro, this is like it brings me way back. Like I got into breaking like literally in elementary school, like without really knowing what I was doing, just something cool, You're like, there was this my friend's older brother. He was doing some handstands, and I'm talking way back, like that's around like maybe 90, no 98. My bad, I was gonna go crazy. Yeah, around 97, 98. Like and then it was just, yeah, bro, like between our friends. I live in the so I'm from Montreal, but I'm from the suburb of Montreal, like the city called Brossard. So it's like a little like city, like, and everybody knows each other in the neighborhood, and we all go to the same school. And it was that, bro, like after school playing basketball, like at the backyard like court of the school. Then everybody meets there, and then you had people that breaks, and like it was in the neighborhood. Even if it was not only there, like there was a place too at my friends, like so he's actually one of my crew member, B-boy Al Pacino. Like we used to go to his place, like on the parking lot next to his house. We put a cardboard, and it was like a thing. Like when I was a kid, breaking was a thing. Like we have to do the windmills like this, and try to catch the chair freeze, and we had no information. It was just from people we know, like and that was funny too, because when you were younger, like you couldn't really hang out with the older ones. And that was like, I don't know, it was a little thing back then. And the older ones, they were like better in breaking, and they were like, they're the cool guys. Oh, the older brothers, they don't want to hang out with their little brothers when they are like, stuff like this. It was something like this. And I didn't have older brother at that at time. I mean, I do have, but like saying, because I had my best friend Al Pacino, his older brother, which is in my crew to B-boy Pirate. He was pulling like crazy flares and air gravity, and we were just like, yo, we want to come, but he was like, nah, you guys are like, young and stuff. So, bro, that was back then, and like I said, like no internet, no information, but there was this tape. And that's interesting because I found out later, after years after, what that tape was, But one of our friends, B-boy T-Rex, I'm just dropping names right now, but
No, go for it.
those names, they were my crew. Like they're not like that active, but yeah, right now I dropped like Al Pacino, Pirate, and T-Rex. So T-Rex, he had that tape. It was like a white box with a graffiti, and it was Breakaway Volume 1.
For all the true B-boys and B-girls out there, check it out. Break away, y'all.
Break away, y'all.
Break, 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 break. Break away, 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 break away, away.
if not one, is volume 2. But in that tape, that you had a bunch of people. It was like Mr. Wiggles tape.
Oh.
Yes, and at that time I didn't know, but like he's in that tape, and it was Mr. Wiggles when he went, I think, to Europe, and he went to film like the actual Force B-boys. There was some people from Battle Squad, like so you like quick like that, like there was like Maurizio, like David Colas, and like I forget other names, but like Karim Barouche for sure. I think Gabin.
Yeah, rest in peace to him.
Yeah, rest in peace to him, But at that time, I had no idea about those names. I found out later, and Mr. Wiggles too was in that tape, but we were just copying, like, literally everything we saw. We're like, oh shit, this, And it's funny because even at one point we had beef, like, between us, because they were like, I got called out like that I was biting everything from the tape, And it was crazy, bro, because like that was elementary school, and through that summer vacation when we went to high school, like bro, there were ciphers in high school. So when I went when I went to that like switch from elementary to high school, like I saw the older ones there, and I recognized their faces. So I was like, yo, I went and I called them out, like, like, let's go, let's break. But they were cool at that time. Then it was like more chill. But that was my like childhood of breaking, and I didn't know nothing about Montreal City, the scene yet. It was just in my little neighborhood, from like the court park, the school, then high school, the tape. It was my little years, bro. Like that's why I love breaking, I guess, today, because even at one point I stopped, and I stopped like a kid that, I don't know, stops going to the park and then I want to do something else, like I went more into the sports, and then just like going to little like 14, 18 clubs, like, like different vibe now. Like then later on, like after my phase of just chilling and like hanging out, being like a teenager, whatever, then I met Montreal scene.
And what is the Montreal scene like when you get into it?
So I had a gap from like, let's say from 2003. At 2003, I was not into like, I was that Latino guy that can do windmills, but, like at the house parties and stuff,
Right,
they'd
be like, Victor, hit that windmill real quick. Hit that windmill.
Yeah. Like no jokes, it was really that, bro, because
For more quality content from Beyond the Cypher with Illskillz, don't forget to press the like and subscribe buttons. Also, feel free to follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Beyond the Cypher. Let us know how we're doing in the comment section, and to make sure you don't miss anything from the channel, smash that notification bell. We appreciate the love and support. Peace. Until the next episode.